I'm going to be sharing with you guys surprising hacks or maintenance hacks, whatever you want to call it, to help extend your truck lifespan. I'm going to be sharing with you guys that right now in this video. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to this video. Happy Monday, first day of the week. You know, you gotta be great and be grateful to be able to see another day. But welcome back to this channel. And I want to say in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some maintenance tips on how you could be able to prolong your Dodge, Chevy, whatever truck you have or whatever car you have at the end of the day. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few basic maintenance tips that you can follow to pretty much help extend the lifespan of your car or truck. So this doesn't just it's not just strictly just for Ram trucks, but just if you got any kind of car, truck in general, this and that, this is going to be for you. But if you are here for your first time on my channel, definitely I would say, guys, I need you to definitely support the channel, subscribe to the channel. I've seen some people haven't subscribed yet, but if you haven't already, you're a fan of Mopar or Dodge, Ram in general, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, now these are all just to put it out there, I'm not no expert to give you any kind of crazy advice or tell you what to do, this and that. At the end of the day, this is just strictly me, some maintenance tips I myself follow to help my truck keep running strong. And it's pretty much all basic things. Pretty sure some of these things on the list I'm going to be naming you have probably heard before, or you probably have, or you are doing right now with your car or truck. So number one I want to say is let me adjust my chair. So when it comes to maintenance is definitely important for a lot of things. If it has any kind of engine inside of it, maintenance is the key to keeping that pretty much running forever or running strong, wherever you want to call it. So now when it comes to cars or truck, whatever, I feel like the biggest thing that you could do is definitely make sure you are getting a regular oil change as recommended, probably every 3,000 4,000 miles or something like that. Always prioritize I don't know if I said that word right, but always make sure you make that mandatory for you to get oil change done as it tell you to get oil change every 3,000 4,000 miles. Don't try to skip that and avoid doing it, because that's like the lifeline for your car or truck, this and that. And when I mean oil change, you have to, like, when you get an oil change, is one thing I like to keep in mind I myself when I do, always put whatever oil that is recommended in your car. That definitely gonna, that's definitely the key. Don't go with what they telling you, oh yeah, you should do this because it's cheaper, such and such. Always go with what's recommended. Like me, for example, this truck, I strictly put synthetic. I could do regular oil, this and that. Yeah, I could do that, but that's not really what is recommended for the Hemis and stuff. So I just do full synthetic all the time, and I run my Mopar filter on here, or sometimes I run like the Mobile One filter, and whatever kind of filter too that is recommended, that's what you have to use. Believe it or not, these are simple little things, but it has a huge impact on your vehicle. Now the next thing I would say is to definitely do is stay online with, obviously, when you get in your car. For me, what I like to do is any car I own or have owned before, I just try to get to know that vehicle, pretty much try to know all like the basics things that's can go bad with this car, or that probably might need repaired. You just like, you knowing your own vehicle is like pretty much like knowing this car. I can start it up and listen to it, and I know exactly when it's actually running good or when it's not running good, because obviously that's not my first or second Dodge Ram 1500, but this is my third one. So now I understand exactly the things that I need to do to keep up with it, help having my truck run strong and stuff. So now when I tell you guys to really be understanding on your truck is a car, whatever you have, you always want to make sure, like, a car, it's common sense. Your car pretty much communicate with you throughout the dashboard. If something going on, check engine light gonna come on, or some kind of light gonna come on. Whenever you have any kind of lights that's on your dash, that indicates something is going on, whether it's a check engine light, tire pressure, whatever. Always try to make that a priority for you to try to get that taken care of first, because you never know, sometimes them little things, especially when there's an engine light, that's something you want to be able to figure out what's going on with it as soon as possible, because that could probably lead to something else, or it could probably, you know, cause you some real serious repairs and stuff like that. But those are just like the generic thing. I mean, like simple things that I personally go by and try to keep in mind. Now, the next thing, it might not be that much of a big deal to some people, but for me it is. Now, these trucks, I know, like the Hemis, you could put, I think 89, 87 regular, and 89 octane, and then 87. I believe you can put that in here too. But I normally typically run like 87. But from what they saying, like 89, I think 89 is like overall like a higher octane, obviously. But me, I just personally try to stick to one gas. Even though I could put that in here, I just try to stick to one gas as it always been. I don't try to switch back and forth, because you, like, when you get in gas for your car, whatever gas option that it tells you to do, I'm not saying that all the time it's gonna be like this. Whatever option it tells you to put in there, normally it's like 2 options, or sometimes it's just 1 for it. Depends on the car. But when it's like a 2 option thing, normally I just strictly I just strictly put one gas in there. That's why I run throughout the whole thing, unless obviously I have to change stuff. But I don't try to go back and forth with my gas and stuff like that. Like I said, even though this is recommended to take 89, but I just strictly stick to 87 regular. Now, all of this stuff I just said is all just simple, basic knowledge things and stuff like that. Even the owner books on here, like whatever mileage, like there's every 150 or well, every 10,000 miles or something like that, I'll say. Once you hit that, like, always try to take your ownership book in your car. Look in there, it'll tell you things that that you could probably that probably would need some kind of repair and stuff like that sooner or later. Don't try to wait till, you know, like something breaks, because if your car tell you all these stuff is in there, tell you when stuff gonna, you know, need to be replaced. Once it gets to like a certain miles and stuff, like my hand shifter on here, I had to replace that. I think the shift knob, that's what it's called. Obviously, it's been in the car for a long time, and I had to replace it because it had broke. You know, stuff just wear out once it gets to like a certain miles on your vehicle. So these are just all simple things that I personally just do myself. But it's something I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably do, or probably not. But these are just some things to help your car. If you want your car to last long and stuff like that, always try to do these things, keep these things in the back of your head to make sure you want to go through a little checklist every now and then, just to make sure to be on the safe side. But that's going to be it for this video. So if you are here for your first time, definitely feel free to subscribe, free of charge, support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.